Hi, today I'm going to do a little craft with me. I recently did a series of cookbooks for our family, and I wanted to find a frugal way to do the binding on that. So I ended up using this gummed tape. Now, I didn't trust the gumming on it, so I did glue it in, but it does have all of the string through it so that it's a really sturdy, because it's meant for mailing. You've seen this stuff before. So what I did was I just, you know, of course they were bigger than this, did like the folio type thing, and then I used that as the binding. And when I did that, I thought to myself, it would look nice if it was stamped or had some sort of decoration on it. However, I felt like I probably did 35 of those things. I felt like, yeah, no. That is just too much for that. But I did, after the fact, say, okay, I'm going to sit down and just make a strip of this with all different kinds of stamping on it. Now, I have used this, I've cut it out in circles. I've just done, like, used this and cut it out and used it as like a sticker or stamp sort of thing on a sheet of paper. So it's getting used. So I thought we would just work on this today. I wanted to do that, and then perhaps, if there's time, which I doubt there will be, because I think I only get 15 minutes, to use this brown, which is about 2 3/4 wide, and this is like 3 inches wide. To do this, you've all seen this if you've been watching any YouTube videos, where you just take it and you kind of collage on a piece of tracing paper, and then you cut it up and use it in your journals, whatever way you see fit. So I got started by doing some background stamping on this. I just was kind of willy-nilly, and I just stamped, but I did leave blank spaces. But now I want to come in and really stamp, like some points where it'll really draw you into it. So I did stamp off the page, as you see. For example, I used this little number stamp, and I used this archival ink. I've always heard it's better to put the ink to the stamp, tamp it down. I don't know. There's so much controversy. Some people say you store your inks upside down. Some say, no, don't do that. I don't know. I don't know enough about it, to be honest. So let's just say, let's put this right here. And you see I'm stamping on the paper and on the and off of the paper. I love this turquoise. Oops, I better take care of these stamps. They actually are on loan from my sister. So I better take good care of them. Let me get a wipe out to clean, just wipe it off quickly, because I'm going to reuse it with a different color. This turquoise, I got this on clearance over at Hobby Lobby. I am trying to keep all the direction the same on this, but you really wouldn't have to. And I don't know that that's the best idea, because then then we'll have to use it horizontally. But some of them you just kind of have to go for that. Okay, so that's hers. I'm going to set that over there. I'm going to use this little postage cancellation thing, and I also got this on clearance, which is called Red Geranium, and I love this color. It just really pops. Oops, here we go. Oh, but look what I did to the lid of my thing. I'm in the process of cleaning out my, well, not cleaning, organizing my craft room. And I don't know where my little stamping blocks are. Okay, we're going to go right here. Okay, that worked real well. Let's try another one over here. And let's try one right here. Okay, that all looks really good. Now, I've also got like some cancellation situation. This is Paris on it. Oh, that looks good. That turned out nicely. Let's see what else we've got on here. This one says, well, I'm not certain what it says actually. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is another one that's like a French one. And you see how I'm, you know, going halfway on and halfway off the paper. I think that always turns out good. And then this sheet won't go to waste. I will use this for something else. And then we've got the Stampers Anonymous, the Tim Holtz postcard stamps, which I like these a lot. And I'm going to try some of the turquoise with this one. We'll see how that looks. We'll see how that turns out. Okay, let's make sure we've got this in the right direction, and we'll go right there. Yeah, that works good. Okay, main thing with this is then you've just got to make sure that it's going the right direction. I've also got some little stamps down there. I need to look at those. Maybe use those. Yeah, the red definitely pops more than anything. Maybe I need just a true black here. And let's see what we get with that. It's so funny. There's certain ones of these that I have used, you can see quite a bit. And then others, like this one, I don't think it's ever been used, and I've had these things now for a while, so I don't know what I'm thinking on that. Okay, let's see what we got here. We'll do this with the black. Let's try this with the black. We'll do the black stays on. The thing with stamps, and I mean, I'm really bad about it, you're supposed to let them sit on the surface for a bit. I do know that much about them. But I get so darn impatient. That's my problem. Okay, one more of these, and then I think we'll have to move on to a different stamp. Okay, that turned out pretty well. A friend is getting rid of a bunch of her stamps, so she gave me a bunch of these kind of floral stamps, which I enjoy floral stamps. So we'll see about using some of these. I guess we're not gonna put any kind of, I'm just gonna set that aside and set these aside, but I don't want to lose anything on there. I guess there's, oops, there's not gonna be any extra collaging on this because this is pretty colorful right now. So let's see. Let's use the red geranium because it's kind of currently my favorite, and the turquoise. So let's see about that. These are the old wood block stamps, which in one way I like, but in another way they're a big pain in the neck. Okay, so right here, we've got two things of red right there. So I think I'll go right here and do the red. Ooh, that looks nice. And here and there. Okay, I think that's enough for that red. I need to use a different color, and I think I'm going to go with the turquoise because I do love that. And we'll go with a different flower. This has lots of flowers in it, as you can see. Oops, I just spilled them everywhere. So I will use this flower, and then I'll use that little bitty flower. This has even got some leaves with it, guys. Okay, we'll use this big flower, and then we'll go back with the little flower in a different, and yet again, a different color. Let's see. Oh, I know what color we'll use. Okay, that doesn't have enough ink on it, I can already tell. That looks like it's inked up. Let's see. And I'm going to hold it on there and make sure that it soaks in. Oh, yeah. I like it. The nice thing about the flower is you can kind of turn it every which way. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with some different color. I wonder what else I could use. I've got some green and yellow Distress Oxide. I like the way Distress Oxide looks. So we'll give it a try. We'll use the little green stamp. Oops, this looks like it might be a little dried out. Let's see. No, it works. And I am still, as you see, like going off the paper. Okay, and then I think we're going to use one more of these flowers just to have a little different look. We will use this flower, and we'll use the yellow Distress Oxide. And it's faint, but it looks good, and it adds another color, another dimension to this. Okay, I think we're through. So now after this dries, you could take it and you could add you could go ahead and put like some butter